The night it all started, the wind howled through the trees, shaking the windows with every fierce gust. The rain hammered against the roof in relentless waves, creating an eerie rhythm that made the house seem alive. I had been asleep, or at least I thought I had, when a deep, echoing thud jolted me awake. My heart pounded as I lay still, listening. I wasn't sure if I had dreamed the noise or if it had been real. The house was old, prone to settling, creaking in the night. It wasn't uncommon to hear things shifting, especially when the weather was this rough. Then, I heard it again. A slow, dragging scrape, like something heavy being pulled across the floor. I sat up, suddenly wide awake. That sound hadn't come from outside. It hadn't come from downstairs. It had come from above, from the attic. I swallowed hard, my skin prickling with unease. I had lived in this house for years, but I had barely set foot in the attic. It was a forgotten space, filled with old furniture, dusty boxes, and the remnants of things no one needed anymore. Nothing up there should have been moving on its own. For several long moments, I debated whether I should just ignore it. Maybe something had tipped over, a stack of boxes shifting under their own weight. But then another sound came, sending a chill through me. A whisper, faint, indistinct, but it was there. I wasn't alone. My fingers trembled as I reached for the flashlight on my nightstand. I told myself it was just the wind, just the house settling. But deep down, I knew better. I had to go up there. The attic entrance was in the hallway ceiling, a pull-down ladder tucked away behind a simple cord. I had to stand on my toes to reach it, my breath unsteady as I gave it a quick tug. The wooden ladder unfolded with a creaky groan, revealing a yawning black void above. The air that spilled out was cold, unnaturally cold, as if the attic were a completely separate world. I hesitated. The flashlight shook slightly in my grip. Just look around, I told myself. Make sure nothing's wrong, then go back to bed. But as I climbed the ladder, my gut twisted with unease. The moment my head rose into the attic, I felt it. Something was different. The attic had always been a space of forgotten things, a graveyard of memories left to collect dust. But now the air felt heavy, charged like a storm was building inside the very walls. I swept my flashlight across the space. Stacks of boxes, old furniture covered in white sheets. The rocking chair in the far corner, motionless but strangely present, as if it were waiting for someone to sit in it. Then, the beam of light caught something unusual. Something was glowing. At first, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. But as I moved closer, the glow became more distinct, a faint, bluish-white radiance, pulsing in the farthest corner of the attic. A box? No, something else. I knelt before it, brushing away a thick layer of dust. Beneath it was a chest, old, wooden, carved with strange symbols that seemed to shift under my gaze. The glow was coming from the engravings, as if the wood itself was alive. A sharp gust of wind tore through the attic, though there were no open windows. The symbols pulsed brighter. I reached out, hesitating only for a moment before my fingers touched the lid. The moment I made contact, a deep vibration ran through the air. Then, with a soft click, the chest snapped open. Inside the chest was something I did not expect. A mirror.